Konnichiwa, it's Yumi here. Today we're going to do part 4 of the walkthrough for Nancy Drew Tomb of the Lost Queen. The last time we were here, we had just started to explore the Antiquities tent, and we put together most of this cat amulet, except there's the piece missing. We have to find that. And we took a look over here, and we saw this list of amulets found so far. And of course, because we're playing Junior, we have a task list. We have to use the shattered pieces to completely rebuild the amulet. We have to explore the Antiquities tent. We have to find a way to snoop Lily's and Abdullah's bunks. And we have to see who else stuck around after the storm hit and find the burial chamber. So in the meantime, we're just going to finish exploring the Antiquities tent. And just to refresh your memory, we already translated this, but I'll translate it again. It was our first translation. It says, "Judged is he by the ancestors of Ra." And we already took a look at this. This was about the Anunnaki, whatever that means. And let's see. Take a look over here. There's really nothing here. Well, we got like a flashlight type of thing here from over here. So far in our inventory we have John's notes, a lighter, a dictionary, a glyphs thing, a pick, a brush, a lighter, a map of the site, a bird, and a relic. So that's what we have in our inventory so far. And let's see. Okay, it says official site grid. All artifacts removed from the tomb must be labeled with the corresponding site grid number from the location where the artifacts were found. So this is what this is. These are pictures. And let's see. So I have no idea what these mean yet, like N2 and E8. But we'll figure that out later, I guess. So that's that. And hopefully now we can check this off as
that's done.
Okay, so that's one thing we can check off our list. So now let's see who else stuck around after the storm, and let's try and find the burial chamber and all that good stuff. So we're exiting the Antiquities tent now. And let's go down to the actual site, where there's many more adventures to be had. So who's this?
Ah, you are still here, darling.
Oh, you couldn't drag me away. But if you don't mind, I prefer Nancy.
I prefer the distinguished Dr. Raccoon. It appears neither of us is going to get what we want. So I must know, are you very brave, or just very stupid?
Oh, I'm not afraid of a curse, if that's what you're getting at.
It is, but you still haven't answered my question.
Oh, I'm very brave.
This is something the truly brave never say.
Whatever.
What do you think about Professor Boyle?
He's lucky to be alive. It's a good thing professors have such thick skulls.
Did you two get along?
Get along? I know him. I respect his work.
Were you okay with Professor Boyle working the site with you?
No.
Why not?
When you are the best, like I am the best, no one else can ever help. No, they only get in your way.
But Professor Boyle is one of the best archaeologists working today. He wouldn't be getting in your way.
One of the best? Pfft, I am the best. That's why this site is mine.
What's going to happen now that there's been a major injury?
Usually it means we are going to be shut down. So now we work fast.
I'm not going to ask him this question because Professor Boyle was supposedly injured by a lightning strike, but the medical reports state that he was struck in the head with a blunt instrument. Professor John Boyle did say that the less you seem to know, the safer you'll be. So I'm not going to mention this to him. I'm just going to ask him other questions.
What do you know about Lily?
I've seen many like her.
What does that mean?
Ambitious, young, smart. The ones like that, they achieve. Or they flame out in a big...
That seems dramatic.
The world moves on the back of dramatic lives. I do not think this is a good thing. Lily, she is like a spinning top. She stands straight, but the slightest nudge, she will go ping, flying off in a crazy direction. I do not trust her.
Then why did you choose her to be part of the dig?
Someone I fully trust would never be able to surprise me.
Okay, so...
I still don't understand why you would want Lily to work with you.
She is smart, and her downfall is being too ambitious. She is so much like me, I'd be a hypocrite to not like her.
Right.
What are you working on?
This mural here, there is something very important hidden in this wall. I don't know if I can decode it in time.
Can I give it a shot?
No, you want to try the other mural up top? Yeah, sure.
I need a few tips for reading the hieroglyphs.
A few tips? Yes, that's how I learned to read hieroglyphs. At first, they were inscrutable and mysterious, but then I got some tips. Just go look in your books.
See, if it was up to me, Nancy would have never asked him that question because we don't need his help. So, moving right along.
Have you made progress? Did you find anything to say whose tomb this is?
I wish I could say we found the lost queen, but I don't know for sure yet. The answer is here. We may find the mummy, but if we do not crack this before they come to shut us down, we may never know who we have found.
Do you have any idea what that inscription means?
Look at the hieroglyphs. They are not supposed to be riddles, and I still grappled with them, sometimes for years. The actual riddles, forget it. That's why I am here, staring at this wall. I cannot think if I am not working.
Okay. Alright, so we're just going to say goodbye to him for now.
Goodbye.
See you later.
He mentioned something about decoding some hieroglyphs up here.
My dictionary could help translate that.
And
Never enter where?
it says, according thereto, let it be found inscribed on the tablet, as to anyone who does not know the spell, he shall never enter. So that's our second hieroglyph decoding. And now we're gonna see, let's take a look at our task list.
Check.
So we found out who else stuck around after the storm hit. So now let's explore some more. Let's explore the temple. This is a shovel. I've always wanted to go to Egypt, so it's really cool that they have games like this. That's on my to-do list. Go to Egypt. And just to let you guys know, there's gonna always be opportunities for you to decipher hieroglyphs, like here, and there's always, gonna be something you can do, like the puzzles and stuff, like over here.
It looks like the red scarab is missing.
So the black scarab is here, and the white scarab is here, the green scarab is here, but the red scarab is missing, so we'll come back to this later. And of course,
that jackal symbol is at the beginning and end of this passage. There must be something special about it.
she's talking about this and this jackal symbol. Okay, so like I was telling you earlier in the earlier videos about Professor John Boyle's notes, he was saying that for sure that these symbols mean this, like this means A, this means F, this means N, and it's clearly on here. Like there's some things that I can obviously figure out, like this is probably AND, so this is probably D, but before I attempt to decode this, I'm just gonna do some more exploring around so it'll be that much easier. And you can also take a look at let's see, go into Nancy's bunk in the main tent, and you can try to figure out how to decipher the hieroglyphs that way too. So we'll just come back to this and just look around for right now. Just always look on the wall to see if there's any hieroglyphs. Oh, look.
My dictionary could help translate that.
This says, "And the coming forth of my soul to walk about every place it pleaseth." So something about a soul walking wherever it pleases. Okay, so let's see. Okay, not much here. Oh, what's this?
These must be the Queen's titles John mentioned in his notes. It looks like a hieroglyph appears in the bottom row when the column contains only one type of hieroglyph. I need to rearrange the pieces so the bottom reveals the hidden message.
Okay, so she said, according to Professor John Boyle's notes, and okay, we'll come back to that later. For right now, just don't worry. I'm gonna, figure out the puzzles. We're just looking around really right now, so we don't really have all the information we really need to start solving the really hard stuff. So for right now, we're just gonna take a look around. So let's see. Something else to be translated. I speak that which I wish to his mommy, it becometh strong. Another translation. And okay, nothing here. And so let's go back out. And let's go here. There's nothing here.
It's stuck.
I think I might know how to get this out of here. This is another whatever tile. Another bird tile. And there's all kinds of birds on here. I'm not sure what that means yet, but we'll figure that out.
This is approximately where the other amulet pieces were found. I need to find the right tool to clear this away.
I have just the tool. The last piece of the amulet. Okay, so let's see. So we found something, the last piece of the amulet, and now I think the only way to go. Let's see. I'm just trying to make sure we went everywhere. Yeah. You can always refer back to the map of the site to make sure you've gone everywhere. So for now, we're just going to put that amulet together. And that's right over here. Oh, here we go.
Got it.
So that's something we can check off of our list.
Did that. Did that.
Okay, we explored the main room. We got the cat amulet together. And we have to find the missing scarab. We have to explore the tunnels.
Can't check that off yet.
We haven't done all of that yet. And we need to find the burial chamber and all that good stuff. So let's go do some more exploring. And let's just go back here for a second. Oh, let's get some water. I think the more water you get, the more like rewards or recognition you get at the end of the game. And plus Nancy's in the desert, so you know. Okay. So now let's go here to oh, you know what? We could probably call Professor Beatrice Hotchkiss to get some help with the hieroglyph, translating the hieroglyphs, since Professor Boyle obviously isn't here. With how to read Egyptian hieroglyphs. Okay, so just I'm trying to get a photographic memory. This probably means, let's see. According to Professor John Boyle's notes, this means A, so I guess you just disregard this bird thing. This means F, this means N, so A, F, N is already covered. So this means I. The two of these means Y, I'm guessing. This means A or E. This means W, U, O, whatever. This means B. This means P. This is F. This is M. This is N. This is R. This is H, I think, unless, let me see. Okay, this is H. This is already been translated. This is KH. This is KH. This is S. This is Q, K, G, T, TJ, I guess. D, DJ. Okay, so I'm just trying to get a photographic memory here, so that when we actually do get in a situation where we have to translate the hieroglyphs, we can try to remember some of the letters. Okay, so we have to find the burial chamber, find a way to snoop Lily and Abdullah's bunks, explore the tunnels, and find and replace the missing scarab. So, oh, you know what? We have to call Professor Beatrice Hotchkiss to see what she says, since she seems to know so much about the Lost Queens and Egypt. But before we do that, because I don't want to make the video too long, I'm going to end this as part 4 for the walkthrough of Nancy Drew Tomb of the Lost Queen. I'll see you guys here very soon for part 5. Domo arigato gozaimashita.